Hello friends. Now we'll see the second problem of concurrent force system, resultant of concurrent force system. So here diagram is given and the question is find fourth force if R is equal to 800 Newton. So here you can see here R is given 800 Newton, correct? And these three forces are given: F1 400 Newton acting 45 degree to the horizontal, F2 30 degree with magnitude 300 Newton, F3 500 Newton magnitude with an angle of 60 degree with horizontal, and all these forces are acting from a single point. So they are a concurrent force system. Okay. Now how to solve such type of problems? Now we have we can say the standard operating procedure or standard solving procedure. First resolve the forces, then find out resultant, or before that find out or do the summation of fx, summation of fy, then square root of fx square plus fy square. So all this formula. Now here resultant is given, so we have to go by reverse order, reverse engineering karna padega. RE, reverse engineering means from rx to or sigma fx to f4, sigma fy to f4, like this. Okay. Now this r, we can resolve this r into two components, rx and ry. So this rx is nothing but sigma fx, rx is nothing but sigma fx, and ry is nothing but sigma fy. So we resolve this into two components. So from this point, this force will act in upward direction, this will act in this direction. Similarly for resultant, in this direction one force will act downward. Similarly one component upward, one component this side. Similarly for this, one component will act in this direction and one component will act downward. So these are the resolution for all the forces. Now here you can write, if you want you can write here text this component, horizontal component, this one. ये कौन सा component आएगा मेरा? 300 cos 30, correct? 300 cos 30. Similarly this 300 sin 30, this one. Okay. Similarly this one 500 cos 60, and this one is 500 sin 60. So in this manner you can resolve the forces. So here this one will be 400 cos 45. This force is 400 sin 45. Similarly this force is 800 cos 50. And this one will be 800 sin 50, correct? So here so you have resolved all the forces into rectangular components, horizontal or vertical. The next part is to do the summation. So for doing the summation, first let's consider the horizontal forces. So for horizontal forces, the force acting towards right side, it is positive, and the force acting towards left side, they are negative. So in this complete force system, this 300 cos and this 500 cos, these two forces are negative because they are acting on the left side, and this 400 cos 45 and 800 cos 50, they are positive because they are acting in the right direction. So first we write here Rx is equal to Rx is equal to 800 cos 50 and Ry is equal to क्या होगा ry is equal to 800 sin 50. Okay, now Rx is nothing but summation fx and ry is equal to summation fy. Correct? So here we can write Rx is equal to, this force will start from here, minus 300 cos 30, then this plus 400 cos 45. Correct? This this force minus 500 cos 60. Correct? Now this Rx, what is the Rx? Rx is nothing but 800 cos 50 is equal to this complete forces. So after doing the calculation here, we'll get, so now here there is one force which is unknown, F4. Find fourth force if R is equal to 800 Newton. We don't know the force acting, where it is acting, in which quadrant, in which direction. Now here we have to assume something. So here I will draw one force. So let's assume that this is my F4 force. Okay, कौन सा force है ये? F4. Now I don't know the magnitude as well as direction, but I have assumed that this force is acting in the first quadrant. So if I resolve this force into two components, if I resolve this force into two components, so one component will be vertical, one component will be horizontal, right? So this component will be F4x and this component will be F4y, and this both the components will be positive because we have assumed that this F4 is in the first quadrant. Okay, so here I will add plus F4x, that is the unknown force. Correct? So after doing the calculation here, I will get the value of F4x is equal to, so here I will do the calculation by using this calc. 800 cos 50. Now this 300 cos 30, अगर हम इसको LHS में लेके जाएंगे तो क्या होगा? पॉजिटिव, प्लस 300 cos 30 minus 400 cos 45 plus 500 cos 60. Okay, so here I will get 741.19 Newton. That is my F4x. Okay, similarly for Ry, now this Ry is, first I will write down this all values. 300 sin 30, it is acting upward, so positive. 300 sin 30. Again this 400 sin 45 upward, so positive. This 800 sin 50, it is Ry and it is acting downward, so it will be negative. This 500 sin 60, again it is downward, negative, minus 500 sin 60, sin 60, and this plus F4 plus F4y. Okay. So here I will copy paste this. I will put the value of R here. क्या आएगा minus 800 sine of 50. Okay. So after doing the calculation here, I will got f4y is equal to, कैसे करेंगे calculation, minus 800 sine 50 minus 300 sine 30 minus 400 sine 45 plus 500 sine 60. So it is minus 612.66. So our assumption is wrong. Our assumption is wrong. This force is acting our assumption is wrong, and this force is acting in the which quadrant? F4x is positive, F4y is negative. So let's draw here the forces. Fx is positive, means the direction is positive. It is negative, means in which quadrant it is acting? It is acting in the second quadrant, correct? So the resultant force is acting in the second quadrant. So here I can write here F4, here F4x, here F4y, here angle theta. So angle theta is okay. Now I have find out this F4x and F4y. So let's find out F4. So what will be the formula for F4? So formula for F4, it will be F4 is equal to square root of F4x square plus F4y square, correct? Now after putting the value of F4x and F4y from here, I will get the F4 value here. F4 is equal to 741.19 square plus 612.66 square and square root of answer 961.62 Newton. That is my answer. Okay. So after finding this, the next part is to find out the theta. So again we have a formula for theta. What is the formula? Tan theta is equal to F4y divided by F4x, and this complete term is in mode. So whatever the value of F4x or F4y, you have to take this value as a positive. So आपको यहाँ पे F4y का वैल्यू नेगेटिव मिला है, लेकिन यहाँ पे आपको क्या कंसीडर करना है? पॉजिटिव. By putting the value of F4y and F4x from here, we'll get the value of theta is equal to, I will do the calculation here, 612.66 divided by 74.1. So it is 39.57. So that is the 30 degree. Okay. So we are interested in finding the F4 force and the theta angle. So what was the procedure? First we have resolved the forces. horizontally, vertically. Then we are write down the cos sign in the diagram itself, because the diagram is a self-explanatory. So if your answer is wrong, in some case, if your answer is wrong but your diagram is right, still you can get 1 or 2 marks for the diagram and the procedure. So while drawing the diagram, make sure that you have drawn all the points, you have given the angles, the notations, the forces, then the components, because it has mass for the every part, CF4 and the theta. Okay, hope you will hope you have got the point, you have understood this problem. If you have any difficulty, you can reach to me. Okay. So you see you guys in the next lecture for the next problem.